Welcome back. In this video, you will learn to add Dropbox Sign signature request details into your Google Sheets automatically. So guys, Dropbox Sign or Hello Sign as it is previously called is a e-signature application by which you can get your documents signed digitally. Okay. So if you're sending documents on regular basis to many people to get them signed, and you want to save the details of those people and the documents in a separate spreadsheet, you don't have to do it manually because we have this automation for you. And here you just have to connect document sign or Dropbox sign and Google Sheet inside the automation workflow, and you will set up this automation without any coding very easily. Let me show you how. So we are using Pabbly Connect to set up this automation. So Pabbly Connect is an automation tool, and this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and I have pasted the same link in the description as well. From here you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes, and you will get free automation tasks every month to test and set up your automation. So you can just sign up right now, and after that you have to sign in and reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, which is going to look like this. Okay. And here you have to click on this create workflow button to set up the automation workflow. So just click here, and here you can give any suitable name to this workflow. So let me give the name here as signature requests to Google Sheets. All right. So after giving any name like this, you just have to click on this create button and your workflow page will load up like this. Okay, and here you will find these two modules, the trigger and the action. So with the help of these two things, we are going to set up any automation. So trigger here is that event which is going to trigger this workflow or kickstart this workflow, and the action would be the consequence or the response towards the trigger. So when you click here on the trigger, it will ask to choose the application. So here you have to choose that application in which the trigger event is occurring. In our case, we are going to send signature request using Dropbox Sign. So Dropbox Sign will be our trigger application, and the things we are going to add, the details of the documents we are going to add in Google Sheets. So Google Sheet would be our action application. Okay. So first of all, search for Dropbox Sign here in the trigger. Here you can see we have Dropbox Sign. Just select it. And the trigger event would be webhook configuration. Okay, select webhook configuration. Then click on connect. From here, select add new connection. And here it is asking for the API key of Dropbox Sign. So for that, you need to reach the integration section under the settings, account settings of Dropbox Sign. Let me show you directly. You need to leave the password field blank. No need to do anything here. Just fill the key. So this is my Dropbox Signs applications dashboard. You can see here, and here in the dashboard on the left hand side panel, you can see we have this integrations option. Click on integrations. All right, and here you will find this API tab. Click on API, and here you can generate a API key by clicking on this generate key button like this. Okay, so you can give any meaningful name to this key. So I'm giving the name here as, let's say, testing key. Then click on generate key, and a key will be generated like this. And after that, you can click on copy to copy this key and paste this key here in this field like this, and then click on save, and you will be connected with Dropbox Sign. All right, so we are connected, and here you can read this webhook configuration event is going to trigger whenever a signature request is sent, or signature request is viewed, or signature request is signed, declined, all signed, and downloadable. So this only trigger event is going to work for all these things. Okay, right. For now, we are going to use this signature request sent option. That means we are setting up this automation for this particular thing, for sending the requests. Okay, now when you click on save and send test request button here, it will start showing like this, waiting for the response. This means now you have to perform a test submission. Test submission means we are going to create a document. We are going to actually manually sent a test document to any person, and the details of that test document will be captured here along with the signer details as well, to whom we are sending that document. So it can be any random person. Just to set up this automation, you have to do it once. Okay, so I am going back to the Dropbox sign dashboard, and these are the documents I have. Okay, and here let me upload a document. So I am under the home section of document sign, Dropbox sign, and here it is asking to upload a document that you want to get signed. So I am clicking on upload, and from my computer only I am uploading any document, or let me select this one. You can select any document, any sample document. So you can see this document got uploaded, and here it is asking for the signer's name. All right, so I have filled the details as dummy user, and this is the email address, and now I am clicking on next. Here let me put the signature field in the document, then click on next again. This is the document's title. Here I am typing the message for the person as, please sign the document, thank you. All right, and here I am clicking on send for signature button. So as I'm going to click on send for signature, the details of this document along with the signer details will be captured in this response section. You can see the response got captured just right in front of you like this. Here it is showing the signature requests title. This was the title, resume approval. You can see here, resume approval. Okay, and here this is the signing URL, and here you can see the signer's name, dummy user, the signer's email address. All right, and here you can see the original title and the message, please sign the document, thank you. All right, so this is how you can capture the details, and I want to save these details in a separate spreadsheet, which is here like this. You can see, so these are the details I want to place here: the request title, the request message, the signer's name, the signer's email, and the sending date. So we do have all these details, but we do not have the sending date actually. You can see we have received a timestamp here. This is the event time stamp. You can see this is the event time label we have received, and here we have received a string of numbers. So this is actually known as timestamp. Okay, so with the help of this timestamp, we can we can figure out the date on which this request has been sent. For that, we are going to use a feature of Pabbly Connect, which is called date time formatter. So in this action step, I'm going to search for date time formatter first. Okay, after that we are going to connect with Google Sheet. And before this, guys, let me tell you one thing more. Here you can read in the notes section, you can apply a filter for a specific event. So we are setting up this automation for an event that is when this signature request has been sent to any person. So I want to save the details of only those people and documents whose requests has been sent. I do not want to capture any other data. I do not want to capture when the signature request is signed. I do not want to capture when the request is viewed or declined or anything else. I just want that whenever the request has been sent, then only the workflow should run and save the data into my spreadsheet. For that, I'm going to apply a filter condition here, that whenever the request has been sent, then only continue the workflow. Okay. For that, in this action step only, I'm going to click on choose app, and here let me select this filter option. And here it is in the filter, you can see it is asking to select the label, select the filter type, and put a value here. So I'm going to select this label, the event type label. Okay. So here you just have to click on the select label option, and the previous step or the trigger step will show up here in the drop down. And when you click on it, you will find the event type label here. When you scroll down, here you can see event type label. and you have to select the filter type as equals to, and in the value you have to put this value, signature request sent, and you have to put this value here. Alright, so what does this mean? This means whenever the event type is equal to signature request sent, then only continue the workflow and send the data. Okay, so we have applied this condition here using filter. So click on save and send test request, and here you can see it is showing the condition is true for now. Okay, so the workflow will continue, and after that what I wanted to do, just click here on this plus icon so that another action step will open up here like this. Now let us fetch out the date on which we have sent the request using this timestamp label here. Okay, from this event time label. For that, use this action step here, search for date time formatter. In the action event, select format date with time zone, and click on connect. And here it is asking the date. So I am going to map the label from the previous steps. So for that, just click here, and you can see it is showing the previous steps in the drop down. And from this first step, map the event time label, which you will find here, event time. Okay, now it is asking from which format you want to convert the date. So we have received the date in timestamp format, so you have to select timestamp format here from this list. Here you can see we have this timestamp, and now it is asking to which format you want to convert the date. So I want to convert the date in simple format, which is this YYMMDD. So I'm selecting this. Time zone, my time zone is Asia Kolkata, so I'm selecting that one only in both of these fields. Okay, now click on save and send test request, and here you can see the date got converted from this timestamp to this format. Okay, so this was the date on which we have sent the request. Now we have all the details that we want to save in my spreadsheet. So just click here on this plus icon, and from this action step, search for Google Sheets application. Here is Google Sheets. In the action event, select add new row option, then click on connect. From here, select add new connection, then click on sign in with Google, and here you have to select that Google account by which you have created that spreadsheet. Then you have to provide some additional access to your account. That is completely safe. Just click on continue, and the authorization will be successful like this, and you will be connected with Google Sheets. All right, so we are connected, and here it is asking for the document's name, spreadsheet's name. So the name of my spreadsheet is this, document signing requests. So it will show up here in the drop down. From here you have to select it. The sheet name will be automatically selected because I only have one sheet here named as sheet 1. Okay, so it got selected. Now it is asking for the title, message, name, email, date. So these are all the headers of the columns I have, you can see. Okay, so I'm going to map the values of all these things from the previous steps. So for the request title, just click here, and from this first step, map the request title like this. Okay, for the message, use the same process, and find the message here. When you scroll down, here is the message. Map it. Signer's name. Here is the name label. Map it. Signer's email. Here is the signer's email. Sending date. So you'll find the sending date from the third step where we have fetched out the date from the timestamp. So guys, you have to map these labels only once. Actually, you have to set up this automation only once. After that, you don't have to do anything manually in the workflow. After that, whenever you are going to send any new request to any new person, these labels are going to be updated automatically, and new data will be saved here in your document automatically. All right. So I'm going to check my connection with my spreadsheet by clicking on save and send test request, and this data will be added in my spreadsheet in a new row automatically. Let me show you. I'm clicking here on save and send test request, and this is the response we have received. Let me show you the document now. And here we have received a new row with the title resume approval, and here you can see the message. Okay, please sign the document, thank you. The username, dummy user, email address is this, and the date is this. So this is how it is going to work, guys. So our connections are working perfectly fine, and we are done setting up this automation. And guys, you can use this workflow as well, because I'm going to paste the link of this same workflow in the description so that you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.